What is happening, folks? Sebastian Quick here, welcoming you back to the Quick and our playthrough of Valheim. Well, I think the day has arrived, folks. Last episode we set up our forward operating base for the Elder right around here. Yeah, I didn't mark it on the map, but there is a little hut and a portal, so we can go anytime to battle the Elder, and I think we're in about as good a shape as we're going to get. There may be a couple of more minor upgrades that we can do. Oh, hello. It is that time of year. We could make a... Well, let's do that. Let's make a... What is it called again? A maple... Let's see what it is. See what it requires here. Let's see. Furniture? Yeah, right there. Maple, yeah. Okay, let's set it up. Give ourselves another little bit more comfort. Dandelion thistle. That's all we need. And I believe it should be both right here. I think that's enough, right? Yes. Well, now we have to pick a place to put it. Oh, let's see. So we want to put it. I mean, I guess we gotta put it. I guess we could put it right over here. How would that look? Or actually, can we? No, we can. We could put it here. I'm not. Kind of like that. Could put it. No, let's not put it on the dock. I like putting it up here because it's not going to get smacked around by the locals. Like they came a knocking last time. I could put it inside my garden. That's kind of not a bad idea either. Takes up a little space, but I'm doing pretty good on space. I don't know if you noticed, I did a little gardening. Last time. Yeah, actually, I kind of like the idea of just putting it right here. I think I'll do that. Alright, so... maybe like that? Or like... is it... okay, it's not a... I think like... that? Like that. Let's do that. Now let's do this. Changing my mind again. Alright. Let's see, what does that do for our... what does that do for our comfort level? Comfort score. Is it not close enough? Probably not close enough, because we were at 9 before. Yeah, it's not close enough. Alright, let's move it closer. I've been playing a little bit more Windrose lately, and I'm so used to not having to have things, you know, quite so close. Anywhere within your, yeah, anywhere within your, base of operations will work. I could also put it down there, I guess. I don't hate that idea. Let's see. What if we put it right there? It's a little odd having it right on the rock, but... how does that look from over here? Not too bad. See if that gives us what we need. Comfort 10. Okay, yep, well there's our extra... there is our extra cover point. Well, that's cool. What were we actually doing? We're actually seeing if we could upgrade. We should be able to. We can upgrade our headdress. See, we're like one short of being able to upgrade 2 bits. Okay, we're not going to do our headdress because we'll replace that sooner than later, I guess. Well, we'll see. could do that with some berries or the loincloth. Which do I like? Which am I less likely to replace here? I kind of like the loincloth. Maybe I'll replace. Maybe I'll upgrade the loincloth. Alright, let's do that. Let's grab a handful of berries. Alright, upgrade loincloth of the bear. Well, that takes 5. What was the... What's the patterns of the bear? Oh, it's also 5. Alright, let's do it. Oh, not crap. That's why I'm not. Okay. Alright, let's upgrade our loincloth. Come across a bear, we can upgrade the other pieces. And we should be able to... Can we not upgrade our... Actually, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, it takes 10. We're too short of that, so... Alright, let's re-equip that. Alright, how are we doing? We're gonna want some more fire arrows. That's gonna be our main weapon against the Elder, so let's do some more fire arrows. Let's put this stuff away. Let's see. We're going to need some feathers. And more wood. And... yeah. Alright, let's do... I guess let's do 2 stacks. 2 more stacks. A total of 73. That should be enough. We have our flint head arrows to fall back on. Right. That. Quite the storm out there. See, we did some cooking. We upgraded our... Oh, I'm going to check one... Whoop. I'm going to check one more thing here in a second. Oh yeah, carrot soup. So that's good stamina. That is... Yeah, that's better than that. What do we have? I must have used most of my carrots for making the deer stew. Mincemeat sauce, get meat. 40 health, not quite as good as... Yeah, not quite as good as deer stew. But it does only require... But I have no shortage of deer meat, so... That's all fine. Alright, I think we're good. So, I'm going to put that there. Preparation for the big battle. We'll go to sleep here in a second. Hopefully get this, storm behind us. Don't want to be fighting the Elder in the storm. Now, where did I put those seeds? I think... I don't remember off the top of my head how many seeds I need. Should have some ancient seeds, that's what they're called, right? Huh. Oh, you know what? I think they're in treasure? Yeah, they are. Alright, I know I don't need 6, but I don't know exactly how many I do need, so I'm just going to bring them all. going to need my stag breaker for this. And I'm going to need that. Alright, I think we're in good shape. Let's sleep out this storm. The range on that maypole is not big. Maybe I will end up putting it over there, but for now, just go to sleep for the night. All right, exciting. Please go away. Please go away. All right. Cool, we've got our 17 minutes of time. The storm is not letting up. Let's... I mean, I don't think it's going to be any different if I take the portal. Fortunately. But let's go look. This one? Must be this one. Fortunately, we do not have a fire here, so we're not going to be able to. All right, let's take a look around. This storm shouldn't last too much longer. Maybe we'll run into a bear or a troll or something. We can get some more upgrade materials. There was a bear down here. Oh, there he is. Okay. We didn't need to use. Alright. Alright, I gotta watch my... I've got to watch my... Yep. Oh, I did not eat either. Oh man, come on. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay. Let's go back out. I just have to be really careful with my stamina in the rain. This is actually going pretty good once I kind of got my head in the game here. There we go. Alright, we'll collect some goodies here, and then we can go back and upgrade. Do another upgrade. What's what we got here? Let's just take a look. I've not explored too much down here by the water. Deer there. The storm is not letting up. I guess I could do some. Mining here. We wait the storm out. Why not? Actually, you know what? Well. If that had been a troll, I could have used him to do some mining for me, but it was not. think I have roughly the same amount of copper and tin right now back at the well, right here at this base. So if we get some more copper, we could do perhaps some upgrades. So I think my sword is upgraded as far as it can be, but axe and pickaxe I think can still stand to be upgraded. So we are less than a week away from whatever big announcement Iron Gate has in store for us. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be very welcome news. Better be with all the hype. I think the prevailing wisdom is that it's going to be something to do with 1.0, release date for 1.0. And at this point, really the only thing worth announcing is when it's coming out, so it's kind of the expectation. And I think they have to know that, so again, I don't think they want to risk announcing an announcement and then under-delivering. So we shall see. In other gaming news, for games I've covered on this channel, Everwind just released its first big update with a lot of interesting looking changes. I think I will be diving back into that game on this channel. Take a look at some of that. I know one of the things that my son has been interested in has been waiting for a creative mode. Does not look like that's in this update. Looking at the patch notes, and unless it's something that they have, unless it's, oh, you know what? You know what I just realized? I can't do anything with this, because I am not at my forge. Okay. Alright, well, glad I figured that out. Alright, well maybe we'll make it, well, you know what we can do? We can, I did bring my boat in pieces. My boat's right here. I can load up my boat and do a voyage, an exploratory voyage back to the main base. There is water down here, so I can see if I can make it back. It's probably the play here. Hey, storm's over. All right, let's go back real quick. Empty out our inventory, do a quick upgrade, and then we'll come back and we will take on the other. I do want to check the time of day as well. I'd rather not be battling the Elder. Oh, you know what else we have to do? We have to take out that spawner. Ugh. All right, maybe we're gonna slip into tomorrow game time. By the time we get all this resolved. All right, did we? No, we didn't. We need to get some more blueberries again. We can do our upgrade. Go here. Patterns of bear. Alright. Cool. So that's essentially maxed out. We can't upgrade that again, at least not until we have upgraded our bench. We need to upgrade the headdress. Just need 4. I have 3. Ah, 1 short. Alright. Well, maybe we'll see when we go to clear out that spawner. What does? I mean, beer meat is probably not better than deer stew, is it? Let's just take a look. Oh, I can't cook it up here. We'll bring it with us and cook it up. No, never mind. Not that big a deal. Ditch that, and... We got a trophy. Where did that come from? Huh. That's weird. Alright. Youth berries, I believe, are over here now. Yep. Oh, no, we want some of these. Bring health potions with us just in case. Put that there. Alright, I think we're good. I will have to keep an eye on my health things there, but... Alright, let's go take out that spawner. I don't want that pumping out bad guys while we're fighting the Elder. Okay. Also, at some point, want to formalize the portal name. Okay. Alright, let's go check out that spawner. Yeah, it's just close enough where it could be an issue, I think. We don't want to take that chance. Let's see. Do we just rush in? I think we're just... Well, let's take a look, see what we're dealing with here. If there's a brute right there, I might want to rethink my strategy, but... There is... Who's that? I'm just going to go in. Easy peasy. Any bears? Bears? There's a deer there. Let's see. I may go poking around for a bear. Just for giggles. And again, I would prefer to fight... Oh, burial chamber over there. Yeah. I would prefer to fight at... Jeez, get your words out here. First thing in the morning, I'd prefer not to fight any boss battle for that matter, at night. Oh, get some berries here. All right, well let's map this. Let's map this here. Oh. Not even close. Didn't even alert him. That time, though. Anybody else over here? Does not look like it. Alright. Little spawner down there. Alright. Any more bears around here? Or trolls? I think a troll. Oh, troll cave. Looks like there's a troll cave. I am not real crazy about taking on a troll in a troll cave, though. Not much room for kiting. And that's my game when it comes to trolls. Kiting them around. If I had a spear, I might go for it. I need to get better at dodging. Probably not going to practice on a troll though. I find that I'm very good at finding bears when I'm not looking for them. So let's pretend that I'm not looking for a bear right now. Whoop. Okay. Somebody in chat, not chat, somebody in the comments suggested that bears like blueberries and will more commonly spawn around blueberries. That would be pretty cool. That would be a pretty cool thing. I've not noticed that. I mean, I've not tried to notice that, but that would actually be pretty cool. Don't know if it's true. Oh, looks another barrel chamber down there. Spawner. Alright, nighttime is coming on. Let's make our way. Oh, I should map that portal as well. Try to remember to do that when I get back. The altar in the distance. Ooh, more blueberries. There's a lot of blueberries around here. So, I mean, I have to think that if bears did spawn around blueberries in this game, this would be a good place for them to spawn. This is newish area over here. Let's go take a look up here and is that okay, it's definitely a barrel. Looks like a barrel chamber up there too. I wonder why it is that skeletons are an instant kill, right? Skeletons, you don't have to wait for their body to explode to get the resources. I don't know why that is. All other mobs that I remember. That right there. He's dead, but you have to wait a second for him to pop. You gotta wait for pop. Kinda weird. There I am. Okay, barrel chamber. Finding all kinds of fun stuff. Alright, let's head back by way of this direction. Yeah, it's getting late now that I don't really want to fight a bear at this point. It's gonna get dark and cold here in a moment. let's just get that stuff. Hate leaving stuff around. Okay. Alright, all cleaned up. In there. I guess we're gonna bring them all around. Okay. Treasure, no treasure. Some more blueberries. And carrot seeds. How are we doing for carrots down here? How are our carrots doing? I don't get quite ready. Got some more seeds though. We should plant these as well. Might as we're gonna need the doohickey. Alright, put those seeds to work for us. No sense in having them hanging out here in the chest. Oh, we should have those birch trees that we planted should be coming up too. Alright, honey is also ready to be... Oh, you know what I was going to do was... Do I have... What I was to make this easier, I was going to put actually a little ladder here. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. That as well while we're waiting out the night. You know what else I was going to do is this does not have to be here. Almost hit my health potion again. I want that. I'm going to put the chest right. Actually, I'm going to put it inside. So the neighbors can't borrow my stuff. Put that there. Okay. Now I'm going to not that, I don't know why I'm doing that. What I want to do is building. So can I come on. Put that there. No, that's not useful. Let's see. Just looking for some easier way to get up there. How about that? Yeah, it's not too bad. Missed one. There it is. Alright, we'll leave that for now. Alright, well, let's... You know what, let's move this. Doing all kinds of boring things. Sorry about this, folks. Alright, I'm going to go back to my original plan and put it somewhere over here. I mean, I can't put it... I'm going to put it right here for now. Furniture, yep. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Now we should get the bonus. Yep, there we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's stow the extra wood. Put that there so we don't forget. And, you know, we where did I put the seeds? Oh, you know what? I think I put them back in. Not back in. I think I put them in here thinking they were, you know, regular seeds. There they are. Oh. I can go in here. Alright, finally. It's a quiet evening. Alright. Ready to go for real this time. Let's have a little refresh our food here. We'll hang out here by the fire. Let our health go up quickly. Nice. Big jumps with the health. One more and we're off. So, we'll go through, we'll trigger the fight, get it going. At roughly halfway, we'll take a look at, see where we are, how we're feeling. If things are going less than perfect, we'll probably trigger Eikthyr, get that bonus for stamina. But I think we should be okay. Some people like to put down fires around here. I don't really bother since I'm using fire arrows. I'm just going to be on fire most of the time anyway. Although I suppose I could use flint arrows, which have a slightly higher 27 pierce, whereas this only has 22 pierce. Sorry, 11 pierce plus the fire. That's alright. I don't usually use the fires on the Elder. He's not that difficult, so... Alright, let's do it. Alright, where is he? Here, looks like... We'll get our free swings in. Get out of dodge. is I'm going to put my fire arrows up here. I can toggle them now. Now, be able to. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work quite the way I thought it might. How exactly this works. Sorry. Let's just switch to regular arrows for a little bit. Shooting at over there, man. Yeah, that does more damage. I mean, those ticks add up pretty quickly. This does 28. That's a pretty good initial attack as well. Alright, I think we're going pretty good. I don't think we need height here at the moment. Not exactly the quickest here, but it's effective with minimal risk. Than I would have liked. A couple of those roots got me. Nope. Okay, careful with the old stamina. Alright, we're getting down. Getting down to under a third. Almost a quarter. Missed him by that much. Very quiet all of a sudden. Where'd my epic music go? Oof. He does a little bit of damage there. Did I get hit by the roots? Not sure exactly what be there at the end. Okay. There we go. Elder Trophy and key. The key is the key. Alright, what kind of damage do we have around here? A little cleanup. Oh, knocked over some trees, it looks like. About this guy, I think we're almost done. Couple things over there. Looks like our base managed to get avoid getting hit. Alright, we are in pretty good shape. So, let's go hang up our trophy. Oh, there he is. Slim. Alright. Exciting. Health regen, chop, and pickaxe. So, good for gathering, if you know you're going to be gathering for a time. Carrots are healthy. What as well put those in here for the moment. Put that there. Alright, well we can store. We'll put the key in here as well for now. We need another gear chest, or we need to get rid of some of the stuff. One or the oh, we do have a flint spear, and it's rank 3. Well, honestly, if I'm going to be using a spear, I should probably make a bronze spear. I'm going to try battling a troll. I should probably make a bronze spear. Alright. Well, again, that went pretty well. Let's go stack some stone. Here now. Oh, let's do that before we get into trouble by I like to tuck it right in there. Oop, kind of like that almost. I spend way too much time at this. Over here. There we go. Not sure why that's so important that I get it just right, but there you have it. All right. Excuse me. So, what do we do now? Oh, you know what? Let's go get our... Oh, we got some stuff coming up. We'll wait till it all comes up. Let's go get our copper. Maybe we'll do a little more copper mining. Let's actually go take a look at... Let's go take a look at our copper situation, copper and tin situation. Oh, no, I do have significantly more, so I need both. I need copper and tin. Could make some more bronze. We'll do that real quick. I don't have anything else to spend just copper on. Okay, so what? Actually, let's just see. What do I do? What do I need for copper spear? I mean bronze spear. You can make a bronze spear, can't you? Oh, maybe not. I thought there was a bronze. Oh, there's right there. 6 bronze. We have 8. No. Yeah, I think we have 8. Right? Yeah. 10. We have 10. So we could make a bronze spear. Couldn't upgrade it at this point, but we could make one. No, I like my idea of doing a little sailing and bringing back that copper, and maybe some tin, since we're right down there by the water, as well. All right, let's head back. Everything you need. It's getting towards night again. Let's mine a little more copper here. Might as well. We'll grab a little more of this copper and then go down to the coast, make our boat. And then we'll gather some tin, and then we'll see if we can find our way back. So here's the time where I should be practicing my... Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Alright, not exactly what I need to do, but I meant to just roll. Meant to roll forward into him, but why am I bouncing off here? It's going to get cold here in a moment. Probably getting close to... Get cold and the boogeymen will come out. Something under there. Go. Feeling cold again. Alright. Oh, now I want to do it that way. And... Alright. I think that's going to be enough copper. Let's head back. Sleep. In the morning we will load up and set out. We can... Oh, we're full up again. I have to find something to do with all this resin. Here. It's coming along, not quite done yet. Probably in the morning it will be all right. We will to the other one. Actually, now that reminds me, we don't want to go back to our main base, do we? We want to go back. We want to come back here. Where is here, by the way? Okay, So, what we actually want to do is we want to come over here. Not over here. Glad that occurred to me. So, so I think we want to come down here and just, I guess, go this way. And yeah, see what we see. Let's do this. Alright, so we need our ship materials, and can we take half of this? Not quite. There we go. So what we want to do... Alright, so what do you think the chances that this is all connected? What do you think the chances are? I think they're pretty good. So we'll give it a try. Can I do it? I'm going to need some wood, so I'll take down one of these trees here. Can I get out here, or should I guess I should probably build it. It'd be kind of a pain in the butt to get out here. So we'll build it on the other side of here. That should be fine. Alright, we just need one of these trees. I'm surprised it didn't come down. Probably eat. Oh, I'm full. Of course I'm full. Okay. Did not anticipate that, but not too much of a problem. Just had to drop something briefly. Alright, let's drop this for a second. Gather up the wood. Build ourselves a crafting bench. And now we can build boat. Alright, so put that right about... Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Hopefully I can get that off. Alright, I should probably be able to pick that up now. Nope. Alright, let's get this log. Copper. Oh, let's map this as well. Keep forgetting to do that, but I will do it this time. Eventually we will call this even? Jeez. Hey, I think that. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Probably didn't need the full. Probably didn't need the full menu. Might as well. What are we doing? Right, we want our pickaxe back. So, that goes in there, that goes in there. We'll get some more tin. Good. I think that's... I don't really need to get much more. But if we can carry it, we might as well get it. Ooh. Nice little collection here. I feel like there are some other games that I've seen articles or seen videos about that I'm potentially also interested in checking out. They are escaping my memory at the moment. Alright, we must be getting... yeah, we're good. Alright, bring the stuff back. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's so much easier to collect tin than it is copper. Alright folks, we are ready to go. How are our winds? Are the winds going to favor us? Which way are we going here? So we're going to want to go that way. I think they may be alright. We're going to come around even a little bit more here. I think by the time we get to the direction we want to go, I think the winds will be okay. Yeah, just like that. I think it's gonna be alright. Alright, full sail. So we're gonna come around here, go up the coast. We've got a bit of a journey ahead of us here. Probably should have cut it and then started the journey. Don't know, like a separate video. I think we're getting a little long here, but feels too late now. Feel free to pause and go about the rest of your day and come back later to watch. Maybe we will come across Haldor, who knows? Although we're still kind of on our starter island, so it seems unlikely that we'll get Haldor on our starter island. Too much to hope for, I think. already gotten pretty lucky with getting both pike deer and the elder on the island. Sailing in Valheim, I've said this previously, but sailing in Valheim is so much different than sailing in Windrose. In Windrose, the rudder is not sticky. You let go of the key and it returns to center. That is not the case here. A lot going on right there. You guys, alright, we got the, hopefully the wind stays with us here for a bit. Where are you going? Now, if we see a bear, well, we could jump out and, oh, hello, okay, interesting. Alright, I think we expected this. I think this is not unexpected. Alright, careful. Yeah, it should come around here. Is that like going to... Oh, I can squeak through there, I think. Yeah, I can squeak through there. There's a bear right there. Well, this is already going to take a while, so let's not. Let's just bust it through. Oh, so much more sensitive. Windrose. Sorry. Pardon me. Now we are not doing so good with wind. How long are we going to be going this way? This is a big island. Did the wind swing? Wind must have swung around. For the briefest of moments. Okay, up there. Right directly into the wind now. Oh, plus we're gonna get... Alright. Well, that makes things more interesting, doesn't it? We don't have a portal we can use to return to our base and rest. Sleep out the storm. Let's stop and make a makeshift shelter, but not necessarily expecting this little configuration here. It's gonna go on like this for a bit. Turn. When is it going to turn back? I have capsized my boat once, and that was out on the, like, deeper ocean. I think it would be a bit of a trick to capsize your boat this close to shore. Plus, I think the combination of factors. I had my sails down like this, and just hit a wave rung. Yeah, flipped her right over. What is that out there on that little island? Like a structure of some sort. Steering. We turning the corner here. We finally turning the corner. Oh. We are turning more of a corner than there is. Alright, looks like, oh. Right. Well, if nothing else, we have the wind at our back. We have the gale at our back now. Saw that coming there. Well, I saw a rock bed and then lost track of it for a second. Let's see if we can go in a straight line. How about that? That'd be exciting. We are going more south than I would like. Again. Once again. We didn't even miss like a little river. And a lot of barrel chambers like right on the water. That one's on an island. They have flooding problems. Now, if I thought of, well, lost my resto bonus now. About to say, could have landed my boat and gone and explored that burial chamber, waiting for the storm to pass, but you know what? I could have. That might have been a bit tricky as well. Give me another nice swell. Steering and less about the barrel chamber than just this rocky coast here. A bit tricky to navigate. So easy to oversteer. Finally going north. This has all been. This coast has been all black forest as well. No breaks that I've seen. Pretty wild. is a direct hit on that rock. Wait. The boat's probably not in the best shape at the moment. I'm going to pretend that my difficulties in steering are partly due to the storm. I'm going to pretend that that's the case, so it'll be a little better. This. Okay, storm is over. Not over. Okay. Alright, what? I'm gonna repair. Really repair this time. You're not gonna let me build here, are you? Come on. That's fairly annoying. Shape is this in, by the way? Yeah, not as bad as I thought it might be. Alright, let's just push it back out, I guess. Visibility is not great at the moment. Maybe we will go a little bit slower. Maybe that's the key here. Go a little bit slower. We got the wind in our face once again. About done with this storm. I am about done with this storm. Alright. That worked out pretty well. Right, that's not a river? That's not a river, right? Right? Down there. No. No. Okay. Alright, what's our... Wow, that was not nearly as easy as I'd hoped. getting close to morning. This is so much more pleasant than a storm with almost zero visibility. What do we have here? Is that planes? Is that planes? There's a brute over there. Looks like it could be planes. I am not sure I'm ready for... What is that? It doesn't look like... No, it is planes. Right? I'm not ready for Deathsquitos. That's for sure. Nope, just meadows. Okay. I guess that's a normal structure. Is that... Oh, you know what that might be? That might be the type of structure that has the other accent that we need. Let's go take a look. Oh, there's a bees in there. Bees. Really want to mess around with bees at the moment. Let's do... And... I think that's fine for now. Let's see, is there a... Oh, the bees are way up there. I don't think they're going to bother us. There should be a chest up there. Oh, I think I... Yep, there it is. Right there. Ah. No axe head. Oh, you know what we can do? While we're right here, let's do that repair. Nice. I'm gonna be able to get out of here. There we go. Daytime. Okay. Enough. Why aren't we moving? Just repaired this. Give it up. Alright, we have the wind for the moment. Alright. I think I'm going to call it here. This is getting quite long, longer than I would like. Next decent looking shelter, that one, not my favorite. Next decent looking shelter, I'm going to stop and, we lost the wind. I'm going to stop and, bunker down, we'll make a little thing. Make a little thing. What is that? That might be the shelter we're looking for. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Make a little. Yeah, those are pretty good. All right, let's land here. Oh, a lot of deer right there. I believe I hear some deer in here. Not deer. I believe I hear some deer in here. Or could possibly be bees. You know, one or the other. This is a little... Yeah. I guess I can get in here. Probably didn't need to use a fire arrow. Alright. Well, this place could use a little work. Let's do... let's put our bench here. And then get to repairing. We'll have to collect a few things. Let me leave those. Vines on there. They look kind of nice. I think I'll take that tree down though. It's a little weird. I think just gotta get the roof here. I think we're in pretty good shape. Should be able to use this. Let's make a hoe. And that's a little better. Alright, let's see. We're gonna have to gather some wood. How did that not come down? Man, I'm shocked that other tree didn't come down. Still didn't come down. Like one more, right? Alright. These two should be enough. You guys are swimming. Oh. Oh, we stacked out. Alright, we'll do a little chest in here once we get the floor down. Somehow missed that one. Alright, while we're here, let's do that. Alright, let's put there. And then we need a little piece. Alright. I think we are good. Except for the last little bit here. Why does that look weird? There we go. Okay, I was thinking about that. Have some wood. Was that it? I thought we left some more wood here. Guess not. Alright, so I was just thinking about, first of all, taking this tree down. Think about putting a little campfire here. I can get away with that if what do I have? Oh, plenty of wood. Let's do this. Oops. Okay. Fire here, like so, and then I like that window, so let's do that. And then let's do this. Then is this gonna work? smoke goes where we want it to. See how that looks from the inside. Okay, that looks a little weird. Okay, the smoke's not coming in, so that's the most important thing. It is covered. So I think we just want to do... Look alright? It looks alright. Alright. Put your bed. Put it here right by the fire. Keep us toasty. Do we want to do... No. Ooh, bearskin rug. I'm going to do a bearskin rug back to our main base. Alright, well, we have a rested bonus back. That is nice. Let's go ahead and mark this on our map. Yeah, we got an unknown voyage ahead of us here. But that's alright. That's what this game's about. That is what this game is about. I think I will also do chest. Let's see. I'm gonna leave these. Definitely don't need. Actually, I'm going to do. There. I think there's another way I could... Oh, you know what I can do? What if I did... What? Oh, did I run out of wood? I'm out of wood. That's alright. Alright, what else can I leave behind? Alright, I don't need... We already have plenty of this back at the base. Those. Alright, I guess we'll bring everything else back. Alright, folks. Well, we are going to sign off. This has already gone longer than I had intended, although it was a fun little ride, so yeah, we will sign off here at our little outpost after we map it. Don't need a name, just want to know that we have a little home there in case we need it, a little shelter. Actually, I want to put a fire just to show that it is a place where I can get a rest bonus. Alright. As always, folks, thank you for joining me on the journey. Until next time, I will remind you to eat, drink, and survive.